Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
The Guam Election Commission today saying the number of votes separating the top two finishers in the Democratic Gubernatorial race doesn't meet the election law criteria for an automatic recount. And with just 260 votes separating Lou and Josh and Aguon Limtiaco, the GEC today told KUAM News they still have about 300 ballots that haven't been counted yet. While the top two Democratic teams finished just over 1% apart, GEC Director Maria Pangilinan clarified the election law covering recounts.
The law says that it's 2% difference in votes. And so what that means to the Guam Election Commission is that you take the difference, and the difference is 260, and you divide it by the higher number, and it comes up to 3%. If one chooses to divide it by the lower number, it's still 3% above the 2% threshold.
So as of now, you guys have no plans to conduct a recount?
That's correct.
So, long story short, the Aguon Limtiaco team narrowly misses the threshold for an automatic recount, but today the team wrote a letter to the GEC requesting a recount of Democrat gubernatorial votes, citing the 260 vote difference between their team and the Leon Guerrero Tenorio team.
That would be up to the commission.
Would this be something that they would vote on?
Yes.
The request from Aguon Limtiaco will likely be entertained at Thursday's GEC board meeting. With 146 provisional ballots and 142 absentee ballots yet to be counted, Pangilinan acknowledged the primary election results are in no way final.
The Lou and Josh team is already celebrating victory. Would you say that this election is over?
Certification is not yet done. What closes the primary is the certification of the election.
Pangilinan said the GEC has to wait until September 10th for the 142 absentee ballots it mailed out to come back and be counted. Now, in the meantime, it will conduct research on how many provisional ballots will be counted. Provisional ballots, votes cast by people whose names didn't show up on voter registration rolls. Now, if their name wasn't on voter rolls at the polls because of an error by the GEC, then their ballots and votes will be counted. And if all of the remaining ballots are counted and bring the difference in votes between the top two teams to 2% or lower,
then there'd be a recount.
There's an old saying when it comes to elections: every vote counts. Now, for this to be true, we must make sure every vote is counted. And that's exactly what Pangilinan and the GEC intends to do.
So are we done counting ballots?
No.
For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.